and just think outside the box and get the views.
You waste, Oscar De La Hoya wastes my time.
Boxing is the best, the purest, the most beautiful sport in the world when the best fight the best.
I mean, I think he should go down and win a title at 160 because he won at 47, 40, 54, 68. Go get 60 and you got to close it all. That's fine.
Us fighters who get in the ring and risk our lives, you know, there's enough pie for everyone to pass around.
One Oscar De La Hoya believes that when a boxer starts earning 7 or 8-figure paydays, near the end of his career, mistakes naturally begin to happen. He said this while speaking about Terence Crawford, who recently proved his greatness by defeating Canelo Alvarez. According to De La Hoya, this huge victory could also bring difficult challenges. He warned that Crawford must be careful, especially if he considers fighting Jermell Charlo, a matchup that is far more risky than it appears. De La Hoya also mentioned that people criticize after results, but he was one of the few who predicted Crawford would beat Canelo.
Crawford versus Canelo, which I feel Crawford will win.
Yeah. Okay.
But it'll be a great fight.
Yeah.
In a conversation with Ariel Helwani, Oscar De La Hoya said the outcome did not surprise him at all. Not only did he predict who would win, but he also explained exactly why, days before the fight even began.
I've always been impressed with Terence. Yeah. I was not surprised at all. I mean, I called him, I don't know how many days before.
3 De La Hoya, who supported Canelo for many years, said, "I know Canelo very well. I fully understand what he can handle and what he cannot.
I know Canelo. I promoted him. I know exactly what he cannot handle and what he can handle, where he looks great and where he doesn't." And Crawford was the perfect opponent or fighter to derail the train. That was the bottom line. You move on Canelo just a little bit, and he gets lost.
For De La Hoya was confident in his prediction because he saw Canelo's momentum slowing down and knew exactly what was coming. That same insight is what he is now using to guide Crawford on his next steps. It was not luck. He clearly understood Canelo's weaknesses. A sharp and calculated fighter like Crawford exposed Canelo's flaws perfectly. According to De La Hoya, the main issue was not power or chin, it was movement. He explained that Canelo struggles when his opponent keeps moving because Canelo's feet stay planted, making him an easy target for a technical boxer like Crawford.
God, it makes me horny.
Yeah, baby.
To tell you I told you so.
I told you.
I predicted the Canelo Crawford fight like a goddamn fortune teller.
You're the Oracle?
Canelo's feet were cemented on the canvas as he was hitting air. What the was that? Props to Crawford.
Thank you.
He came up 3 weight classes and fought a beautiful fight.
Good job.
What a great performance.
Did you get what you was looking for?
Like taking candy from a baby.
My cat.
5 on Clapback Thursday. Oscar De La Hoya repeated that Crawford completely outclassed Canelo and made him look helpless in the ring. He also responded to people claiming Canelo lost due to age, reminding them that Crawford is actually older, so age was not an excuse.
Played with Canelo. Made him look silly. And before you start with your shit about Canelo being old, just know that Crawford is older.
I'm too old.
That's not an excuse here. Look, I promoted Canelo's entire career.
Put some respect on it.
And it was a huge flop.
How do you like them apps?
The only real fighters he's faced were Mayweather, Bivol, and Crawford. And they all toyed with him.
6. This moment is important because it shows the clear gap between Crawford's skill and Canelo's weakness. Crawford won by exploiting that specific flaw, but his next opponent may not have the same weakness, which could make the next fight much more difficult.
And it'll silence a lot of doubters. Not all of them, but it'll silence a lot of doubters. And he can move on to the next challenge. And then that next challenge is possibly a top 10 in the world.
I think the smaller Charlo could be even more dangerous. The smaller Charlo has speed and fights harder, and he's in your face. It's a great payday for him, and he's obviously he took that into consideration when making the decision. It's going to be a tough task. I mean, 2 weight divisions is historical if he wins, and 2 weight divisions if he loses, he has the perfect excuse. I moved up 2 weight divisions.
7. When Ariel Helwani asked De La Hoya if Crawford would retire as champion, he firmly said no. His reason was simple. Once a fighter starts earning 7 or 8-figure paydays, new temptations appear. According to him, this is Crawford's biggest challenge now. It is not about punches or weight classes, it is about money. De La Hoya has seen it before. When fighters reach that level, the hunger that once drove them begins to fade. The danger is not skipping training. The danger is choosing fights for the wrong reasons. Big money can make even the best fighters too comfortable, and that changes everything.
But afterwards, hinting at maybe retirement. Do you think he retires?
No, not at all.
Now he's making the big bucks, right?
Well, now he has a taste of 7 figures, you know, 8 figures, whatever it might be. Once you get a taste of that, towards the end of your career, you're gonna make a few mistakes.